Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And somebody sent me a video of somebody that did this, and they did a much better job than I did. And they did some more graphics and everything. I'm going to put a link to that video at the bottom so you can kind of see how a professional would do it. But all I did is take a picture of a woman with glasses. I got it off the internet. I'm going to take my 3-point curve line. I'm going to start about right there to there, and I'm going to make a curve. Then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to grab my 2-point line curve, or 2-point line, and I'm going to go straight across, and then go down, and go down again. And then I'm going to grab the 3-point curve line again. And as long as you hit the node to node, it'll fill in. Now we're going to take that graphic, and I'm going to nudge it out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and smart fill it, because I always do, to make sure it's complete. I'm going to left click, right click. Well, that'll work. And now, so that's a solid object, I can go here. I'm going to make a duplicate of that and move it over twice. I didn't make a duplicate of it, evidently. Let's go Control D and move that over. Now we can take this and go intersect. And what that did, that made a section of her face. Now, while we still got that there, we can grab everything and we go back minus front. Now we can take this object, and you can see my black line is there, and I'm going to go intersect. And then I'm going to nudge that over. That put the color into her face. Now I'm going to group this together, Control G, and I'm going to nudge it over, and it's going to put it back in the hole, because I want that black line, but I'm going to move it, I'm going to offset it like about that far. Now what you need to do is kind of make maybe the thickness of her skin. So I'm going to move it over a little bit more. I'm going to take just the 2-point line, and I'm going to go straight up, not the whole distance. And what I'm doing is I'm splitting the distance of that. And as long as you go from node to node, now here I'm going to get the 3-point curve line. And the gentleman that did this did a great job. It looks it's fantastic looking. Now we might be able to move this, we might be able to do it as it on the face, but I'm going to grab all of it and move it over here. And then I'm going to take our color and move it back, and now we have this outline. And I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to draw a rectangle around this in case I have a leak. And I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to use a color that's a little bit different than what her face was. Hopefully that'll be it. Nope. And I got a leak. You can see that's why I did that. So we can look right down there, and there's our leak. So we'll grab the shape tool and join that line. The other one should be fine. We're going to grab the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Now we're going to nudge that over, and it looks like kind of part of her face. You could do a few more things. You could actually maybe take a 2-point line and go from there to there, and maybe there to there. Just use your imagination on what you think it would look like. That looks pretty cool. Now he added a light right here, like a laser light, but I can't seem to find one that would work. So now we're going to make her glasses look like that with the 3-point curve line, and leaving that bridge gap there, leave it, and then double click, go to this side, and then put it down here. You don't have to be perfect right now, because we can use the shape tool to adjust that. And for the video, I'm just going to do one eye, but you want a complete frame of that. And really for the video, it's good enough, but I'm going to go ahead and take the shape tool and go ahead and make it a little bit closer to the eyeglasses. That's probably good enough. Now I'm going to take that shape and move it over. I'm pretty sure it's not going to leak, but I'm going to go ahead and fill it in and make sure it doesn't leak. Then I'm going to go down. I'm going to left click, right click. And now we got a complete object. Without moving the lens, move this. And let's go intersect. And what that's going to do is going to put that in the frame. We're going to move it down and back over. And then while that's connected, or while you have that picked, grab the transparency docker or transparency tool, and let's make that a little transparent. So you can still see her eyeballs, but it looks like that's what she's looking at in the screen. That's a pretty cool effect. He does a lot more with graphics, like her face is robotic, and he does another one of these over here. And he probably has a better graphic on both of them, but I just thought I would entertain the lady that asked how to do this, and then she could watch his video. I wish I could find a light, and if anybody watches it and sees his, and tell me where I can find all I could find were laser lights, and they were just wouldn't, it looks like a light coming out of that hole, like a diode. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.